What's happening, people? Dan Lawless here, West Ham Fan TV, and I'm here for an opposition preview with, you may know him from AFTV, but he's also now got a brand new podcast, back again with Troopz. Yes, it is the man himself, Troopz. How's it going, mate?
Come on, Maggie, you already know, pal. Back again. Big up for coming on the pod as well, bro. You understand? They got a good review. You get me? The people then was enjoying your comments still. You get me? Man, I have to get you back again. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely. Just let me know when. Like I said, guys, I did the podcast with Troopz. Like, we had a good laugh, and it's not just an Arsenal podcast; it's a football podcast.
Yeah.
So we talked about all the teams, all the things going on, all the top stories in football. I'm going to put a link down below to the episode so you guys can download it from wherever you get your podcast from. So look in the comments or description down below, and you can go and download it and check out the chat we had because, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. We're going to go over some of the scandalous comments that Troopz was saying in regards to our manager, which is probably not too much different actually to what we will say ourselves, but yeah, like a very happy Gooner right now, I imagine.
For us, yeah, like after all the shit we've been through, like the end of the Wenger reign, not the whole Emery reign, like we was all right up until February last year. You get me? It went to shit, blood. But with Arteta, like it seems different, blood. You get me? Like, for example, like the Obama blood clot young contract, you get me? Like in previous years, we've seen people made captain and left, blood. You get me? Like down to from like Vieira, Henry, Fabregas, Van Pagan, Marlon, Koscielny, the dickhead. You understand? Like every previous captain from 2005 has left the club, blood. You understand? But Aubameyang, Abba, Mikel Arteta's has somehow convinced them to sign the team. So you get me? You can tell there's a difference already, blood. We won a trophy already. Quick thing, you understand? 8 months he's already coming, got the trophy. The defense looks a lot better. You get me? He's got David Luiz playing like prime fucking Aldair, blood. It's a madness. I can't even lie, blood. It's absolute madness, blood. You get me, blood? You got Gabriel, great debut. Saliba's not even coming yet. Tierney looks like solid as a rock, blood. You get me? It's just hard to get change out of him. You got Ainsley making them blood clot Niles. You got Laka, Pepe. Willian came in and had a great debut. Like, we're good right now.
You're happy. It's an interesting as well because I was wondering like how you feel about obviously when you go against the big teams, you seem to be getting joy in not trying to go toe to toe with them. Like you're happy to give up some of that possession, sit back.
In previous years, like we've gone home, tried to play them like team for team. And it's backfired on our class, blood. Majorly in certain occasions, you get me, but like he's a tactician, blood. He goes into every game with a plan. He doesn't go into every game with the same plan. He could be in the game and he's got to switch the plan, but the plan will work, blood. He's always got a backup plan as well as a team. And I can just see nothing but good times coming to Arsenal. You get me? Like, you get me? If we was to get party as well, because obviously they're saying party, but I think it's more I think it's more him, but I'd like party, you get me, because we've been craving that defensive midfielder. But yeah, man, you get me. Like when I look at you lot, blood, it's a role reversal. You get me? It's a whole 360 turn. You feel me?
Well, this is the thing because I've always felt like Arsenal and West Ham have been like parallel clubs in the you similar, like but a little bit higher up the table. But we seem to have been going through like similar things at similar times. And now, like, I don't like the idea of we're going to lose our partners in misery, you know, where we was miserable. We at least had you as well that was miserable down there, like with us. So you guys
now, blood, you get me, like. Man, I'm getting excited over Bell, blood. You get me, like Bell's a great player. Let's get this right, blood. He's a top player, but you understand the injuries he's had in recent years. He ain't played a lot of football. Obviously, Premier League's more high intense than La Liga football. You get me? He's gonna have. You get me? Like you take the Bell that left the Premier League, blood.
Yeah. I tell you what, he needs to talk to Aubameyang, right? And he's finished because that guy seems to never get injured. He might miss like a game or hit, but wow, like for his age, he just don't seem to get injured. And I feel like if he was at West Ham, a player like as important as that They always seem to get injured, but for some reason, this guy's fitness is unbelievable.
He just keeps his body in the right shape, blood. You get me? Like he's having fun, popping shams. You get me? But when it's time to work, blood, you get me? He puts his head down and he gives it 100%, blood. You understand? And
yeah.
In your careers, it's all about how you eat. You have to change the way you eat. You understand? Certain things you're doing as a youth, man, you can't do that no more. You get me? The metabolism is changing. You understand?
Yeah.
So he's changed with the times, and I think with like a manager like Arteta, blood, you get me, coming from Pep and all of what he's learned from there, the nutrition and them team there. Obviously, when Arteta came to Arsenal, he was older. You get me? He weren't like he weren't like 25, 26 games. Arsenal, he was about 28, 29. So obviously, Wenger, you get me? He learned the nutrition under Wenger, how to keep him going for a few more years. Obviously, if he was at Everton, he probably would have kind of collapsed before. You get me?
Yeah.
Obviously, kind of prolonged the career. So he's got things in his pocket where he's got ammunition. You get me? There, like, you understand? He can pull when he's in trouble. He can ring certain man.
Yeah.
Ring Pep, ask Pep for advice. He can ring Wenger, ask Wenger for advice. You get me? It's mad, bro. Like, he's got a lot of things around him. Obviously, he's a Catalonian, so you get me. He's got that fire in him as well. And I think I think the players fear him, blood. I think he's got that Fergie about him. That when he walks in, man, are like, yo, you understand? The big man's in here now, blood. We have to pull our socks up and listen. You get me? Whereas David Moyes, like, man says Moyes. You get me?
Jeez, yeah. I mean, he had like players allegedly sleeping with his daughter and all of that. I'm just gonna throw that out there. That story.
Zaha was on the wing, blood, doing madness, blood. You understand? He's on the wing, blood. You get me?
Oh man, like this is the thing. This is why we wanted to look at trying to sign like a young, hungry manager rather than someone a bit older and maybe the game's passed them by like a Moyes, but it's a mad thing at West Ham, and I'll get into what you think about the situation at West Ham. But what I want to ask you this is because you guys have had, it's been storied like how you guys feel about your board, right? Kroenke and all of them lot. But how much credit do you actually give to Kroenke and that lot for actually the position that you're in and some of the good times you're in now? Because obviously you pointed Arteta, they're paying their extra money for Aubameyang. They spent the money on Pep. Like, do you give them any credit?
Nah, none, blood. You understand? None whatsoever, blood. Real talk, fan, because let's be real. Like, it's not. I mean, he's all right. Fair enough. He's the one freeing up the money to give Aubameyang the thing, but it's Edu and Arteta, blood, doing the job. You get me, like? You understand? In previous years, Wenger probably went to man and said, "Joe, Van Persie wants this amount. You get me? He wants this, this, and this." They've said no. You get me? They probably said no to Arteta as well, blood. At the start, Arteta, you get me? He's a different manager. He's not a yes man. You understand? We've got to be a yes man. Yeah. Okay. You got to sell him. Okay, I'll sell him. I'll tell you, sell who? You fucking mad? The fuck you talking to about sell, blood? What the fuck did you do? I'll cut, I'll cut, blood. No. You understand? Like,
that's what we need.
You get me? Like more. Fuck Stan in it, blood. Fuck Josh as well, blood. You get me? But if I be real, I think it's more Josh. You get me? The son. Why we are doing these things. You get me? Because Kroenke don't give a shit, blood. You understand? He don't give a fuck, blood. He probably don't even know we played last week. You get me? He probably don't even know we signed up Aubameyang for another 3 years, blood.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is, blood. The man ain't got a fucking clue, blood. Probably don't know we won the FA Cup, don't know we won the Community Shield.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I would rather that and then someone like, say we had Sullivan and he was like Kroenke, but he let someone else run it, like, you know what I mean, and put it in someone else's hands. Because obviously this time when he tried to bring in, like, he brought in Mislintat, and then obviously Mislintat ended up leaving for whatever reason. Then he replaced him with, what's the guy you got now? Edu, which everyone seems to be loving him. So elite,
you get me? League, won a double, 2 league titles, 3 FA Cups. Like, that's what you call Arsenal player. You understand? Very unsung hero in his day, blood. You understand? Man like Vieira and Roberto was getting all the praise. But Edu, blood, was a key part of that midfield because I remember there was games when Gilberto was injured or Vieira was suspended. Vieira was fucking mad with it, blood. It was Edu that, you get me, won us games, and you understand? So he knows. Yeah. Edu's as well. We never really had no people at the club who understand football. We never had no football men on the board. We never had people who understand Arsenal. We had just board members who were just in this thing for the fucking money. Now we have people players who know about football. You understand? You've got Edu, blood, who knows about football and who is an Arsenal man through and through, blood. You get me? Really, even Willian, David Luiz, that's Edu. Edu's getting these men in. You understand?
Yeah. Yeah, well, this is the thing, and I feel like since they sort of moved on from Arsene Wenger, they've been trying to make some of the right moves. And I think some of the problems is Arsene Wenger had so much power, like they couldn't do things like bring in these director of footballs because he was like, direct what? You know, I remember that famous interview where he's like, what are they going to direct? Their direct traffic and all of this. Like he wanted control over everything. Whereas when he left, they could say, right, let's get this guy from, you know, Dortmund to come in and, you know, scout some players, and we'll have this person do this. And I feel like that I would like rather have something like that than what we've got now, where they're too much into it. We've got David Sullivan who likes to choose his own players, and you know his kids recommend players to him from Football Manager, and he's like, "Oh, Dad, we should sign him," and they're like, "Yeah, all right," you know, and just force them onto the manager. So it's such a contrast, like between your ownership and our ownership. It's mad. I mean, from the outside looking in as an Arsenal fan, I mean, what's your sort of viewpoint of Sullivan and Gold and that?
I think they're pricks. They don't do nothing for you, man. When you moved from fucking the bowling to where you are in the London Stadium, they said all this, that. You get me? I ain't seen nothing. You understand? For me personally, you're worse. You get me? You're worse. You get me? You was in a better position when you was at the bowling.
Yeah.
You had a better team. You get me? The fan base was united. Now it's all over the place, bro.
Yeah. It sounds like you when you moved to Emirates from Highbury as well. You went through a similar thing, but
with us that our thing was it was getting atmosphere in the ground and winning trophies, because we still played banging football. We stayed top four the whole time. You understand? The Champions League semi-finals, League Cup final, FA Cup semi-finals. We just couldn't get it over the line. But the football was still there. That's why we didn't really moan, because we're like, bro, you get me? There's games where I remember we beat Barcelona 2-1, prime Messi and them and them. We beat Bayern 2-0, prime Muller and them and them. Obviously, they beat man 5-1, but we get me? We beaten. We had moments where we was like, get me? You like that? The football's dead. You understand? The stadium, if you're upper tier, you can't see fuck all. You got to bring up your last blood. You understand? You have to bring man looking like Inspector Gadget blood with the fucking. Go Gadget, go Gadget, binoculars. Yeah, it's a madness.
You need it. It's true.
Like the stadium's known for Usain Bolt winning the fucking and breaking records. It's not known for like West Ham doing a madness blood. Like I think the biggest thing you probably did was when you stopped Tottenham from winning the league. I think that's the biggest thing I'd like to me. Like look, the biggest thing, like because the football shit, you get me? Like
it's true.
The board are just like that Karen woman, she more cares about the apprenticeship blood.
Yeah, exactly. And her son article.
With that fucking wild sugar blood in their man there.
Yeah. Oh, I can't stand that geezer, honestly. I cannot stand
David Gold there looking like a fish out of water.
This is what I'm saying. Like, hopefully, there's all these rumors about American takeover for like this imminent this year. That's going to be interesting. We'll be there with you. They'll have some NFL like team in America. They're trying to.
You'll see them fly me over, blood.
Yeah, should I say you might be on the board?
You got an NFL game at the London Stadium. Would you like it, bro? Next thing you see me on your flipping, do it. Next thing you see me flipping, swinging on the crossbar, blood.
Oh man. Like we need. That's. I'm hoping good times are right around the corner, and we're ready to get these idiots out of the club. Honestly, because it's gonna get.
I see, like you got your whole your fucking Twitter banners. What is it?
GSB out. Yeah, GSB out. Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. Like everyone's just now. It's a big movement. It's a big push. They're talking about how. They don't want to sell the club yet, but they're coming to their breaking point and they're upset. Like this is the difference as well. Like Kroenke don't care, and when you're doing the Kroenke out, don't care. Like these owners care, like what people think about them. They're so sensitive. Like when we do all this GSB out, when we call them liars, it hurts them deep. So we know we can get to him. So it tells us, right, let's keep going. Make them not want to be at this club anymore. You know, they're like in their 70s, 80s. They don't need this. So yeah, I'm at that point where I want it to happen no matter what. We got to push it. So any platform I can get on and be like, yes, GSB out, I will do it. And bring out that attention. So it's just a shame we're not in the ground, because if it was in the ground, it'd be a whole nother level.
Yeah, I saw madness last year. I swear, was it the year before when they were trying to run up on them in the ground?
Yeah, that was David Moyes as well when we lost to Burnley. People storming the pitch, people running up to the to their director's box. People were throwing coins at Golden Sullivan. Not saying I condone that, they were throwing coins at him, and they had to leave and chants singing at him and everything. It was mad, and it would be worse than that if we was in the stadium this year, because we're selling good players and we're not replacing them. You know, we still ain't added to the team. We ain't strengthened the team from last
season. Soychek was on loan. You basically signed him.
Yeah, we basically made the loan a permanent. So like, really,
you got some next brother from, what was it, Preston North End or something like.
Oh, you're talking about that Hugo? It's about Hugo.
Yeah, that's some
we got. Hugo, we sold him now to Norwich for like flipping 2 million or something when he has actually
not the guy that Nobles was cussing.
Which one?
Noble was saying he didn't want to sell, innit?
Who? Oh, Diangana. Yeah, you're talking about Diangana.
Nah, the one you bought
this summer.
Yeah.
We've the only player we've brought in. Well, we've made the loan a permanent, but we ain't actually signed any other players. Like, we ain't. That's it. It might have been a youth player that we've like.
I think he was from Preston North End or some madness like that, blood.
Yeah. Off the top of my head, I can't think of it. Because for us, we've just been looking at this transfer window and not seen any new players come in. So as much as you could say Souček, and this is what I said to someone, we haven't actually strengthened the team that just nearly went down last season. We ain't added to the team, you know, and now we've faced Newcastle, lost to them. We've got you guys, we've got Leicester, Wolves, Liverpool, Man City.
You're fucked.
yeah. To pull it.
No, you're fucked, blood.
Yeah, you know what?
Because when we slap you tomorrow, it's just gonna be like a domino effect. Yeah, you see that? Look, let me come in so they can see. Like, it's gonna be you see it like that, blood. You know, like in Jamaica when you play dominoes, you slam the table, boom, and then you boom, and then you boom. Like, I like you, man. You know me, blood. I like you.
Yeah.
You're my brother's blood. You get me, man? Like Dom's gonna be ranting. Dom's gonna be using it shit, blood. You understand? Yeah. Like Southend United season ticket, blood. Man.
Southend
United, blood. You go see, I don't even want to say come on you. I don't know. Come on you Seasiders, or I don't know.
What they called? They're called the shellfish or something. I don't know.
Shellfish.
Something like that. Something to do with the sea. Yeah, something to do with the sea.
I'll be going around screaming you're a fish, blood. You man are wild.
So I'm going to get Southend United fans like going mad on me. It's like not shellfish. It's something to do with that anyway. Something to do with the shellfish. But since you brought it there, let's talk about the game then on Saturday. You're super confident.
Yeah.
This is like probably.
I'm not gonna lie, blood. Look, I got my feet up, bro. Look. Let me turn the camera for y'all, blood. Let me show you, blood. I got my feet up right now, blood. You understand? My feet up, blood. I feel sorry for your club, blood. You understand?
This is what I'm saying.
The mood we're in, anyone can get it, blood. Anyone can get it. We small.
Right. Well, yeah. You're like, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes that overconfidence, if your team is feeling that overconfidence, that could be their downfall.
Nah,
when you're feeling that you're most confident, that's when you're at your weakest.
Nah, they're not. They're very. I'll tell you.
You think they're grounded?
Yeah, we'll keep them level-headed. You know,
okay.
Just tell them, no, we're going at it game by game. You know, the next game, first time they are the next victims. They're their next targets. We're gonna doppy them, and then next game, boom, you understand? Right now we're just you. It's all about you, man, blood. You understand? You're the target.
But let's not forget the Brightons from last season under Arteta and the games like that where you lost the games that you went in thinking you would win against some of the teams that were battling relegation, even under Arteta.
Brighton, I said we'd lose. Right,
yeah,
because we lost 3-0 to City, blood. We had 10 men. I knew we was going to lose, blood. Yeah?
but you had other results like that.
We're talking about the first 2 games out of lockdown. If you want to go deep and go facts with it, the man with the best record since lockdown is Arteta.
I mean, but if you probably look at it, Moyes might be up there. I think Moyes might be up there post-lockdown because we won a few games.
With Arteta, blood. You have to realise we slapped City, we slapped Liverpool, we slapped Chelsea. You understand? When we Aston Villa game,
That's in the cup. That's in the cup, though. That's in the cup. Oh, Liverpool was the league.
You just slapped Fulham 3-0. Fulham put up a more of a fight than you, man. I guarantee it.
Probably. You know what? I probably won't argue that. I can't argue that. But I'm saying it's that part of Arsenal where you can go and lose to the teams where you should be winning still hasn't gone.
Yeah, but not you though. You ain't. If we go, you beat us 2 times, yeah, in about 10 years, blood. Yeah, 2-0 at the Emirates, and then 1-0 when Decker's got his first goal. Other than that, you get 4-1, 3-1, you got 5-1. We slap you, man. That's why I have confidence. There's certain teams you play when I'm like, all right, West Ham, we got this one. If it was a Wolves, I'd be like, all right, cool, I'm going into this one a bit. Leicester, I'd be a bit like, all right, cool, this one's a sticky one still. You lot, I'm like, nah, we have a great record. Even last week with Fulham, our record against Fulham is like, ka-ching. Yeah. And that's why certain games I have mad confidence because I know
you have blemishes on that record, right? And I'm saying there's obviously tomorrow could be another blemish on that Arsenal versus West Ham record.
Blood, but you have to really your team is done out here, yeah. They're not gonna be there, yeah. Nobes is like, please don't leave me, bro. You understand? Antonio's more concerned about what's for dinner after the game, yeah.
What's for dinner?
Felipe wants to go back to Brazil, yeah. What's his name? Surchek's fucking regretting signing. You understand?
Listen.
Moyes is on the touchline with his moist hands. Do
you know what? When February comes, and you're like pissed and things have gone wrong,
I won't be
You're
blood.
Gonna remember this.
I won't be blood. You have to realise. Look at the signings we've made this season. Yeah, Aubameyang new contract. Ceballos is back. Gabriel, Pablo Mari, Saliba. Who else did we get? We got another defender, blood. Cedric coming. Yeah. Our problem was defense. The defense is sorted now. Can we score goals? Yeah.
But let's be real. Everyone thinks that the new signings they make are going to be good players but then you don't actually see them and see how they work in the team. Like you know, every player. Look at Xhaka, right? Xhaka, you were rating like when you signed him. You lot were rating Xhaka. No, at first from day one.
No, I never. No one. Go check the video now. Yeah. Okay. I said, why the fuck are we paying 35 million for Xhaka when we can get Kante for 32, who's come out and said I want to play under Arsene Wenger? I was cussing, man. Yeah. I was the one.
All right.
You see, Xhaka didn't want him. Luis didn't want him. Czech didn't want him. Go check the videos, bro. Them other man, me, no.
El Nene.
El Nene, I didn't even know him, bro. What do I want him for? I'm a real youth, blood. You understand, man? DT was saying, oh, we found a gem. Gem which blood? You mad, dog. You know, like, nah. See me? Man, I wanted, when we got Alexis, I wanted Alexis. I wanted Ozil. Even that, I'll go back. Vermaelen, I knew about Vermaelen because I like Ajax, innit? You understand? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Damn. So I knew about when we got Vermaelen. There's certain man like even when we got Laka, I was like, can he come and do it here? I was like, he's back over there in France, blood, but that's France, bro. I was like, like I think that at the time I thought there was better out there, but he's come in and it's like, you get me?
All right, so on record now, are there any of the signings that you've made that you're like, I'm not sure about them? Any of the players that all of them, you're like super confident?
Yeah, Gabriel, blood. If you see him in Champions League last year, you'll know about that brother. Yeah, everybody wanted him. You type down bear man. Yeah, Saliba, you understand? All right, when you see that man, they're coming to the thing. Yeah, you understand? Trust me, blood.
All right.
Madrid came sniffing around him. You understand? Matt Sleep said, no. I'm going Arsenal, blood. You understand? Tierney, you already know Tierney. Yeah?
Injuries.
Blood, his injury is sorted now, blood. Yeah? Since he got fit and Arteta's got, that's the thing, look, you man don't even know what's going on. Like, we got a whole new backroom staff, whole new medical team. You man have everyone, like, listen. So blood. You man are going off, yeah? You man forget this. You're going off Emery, you're going off Wenger. We had Wenger for 22 years, blood, yeah? So everyone goes back to, but Wenger, you can't, but Wenger, nah, blood. This is Arteta era now, yeah? When the last time we beat big teams, blood? Yeah? I can't remember, bro. I don't care if man say cup, yeah? We bottle games. We don't bottle that no more, blood.
Yeah.
Arsenal is a different animal now. We're going back to the old Arsenal where man, no, don't rap with us, blood. Yeah?
Right.
Don't. You see when you come Emirates tomorrow.
Yeah.
You'll learn today. Yeah?
Please.
You'll learn today. Bro, you are not. I repeat, you are not winning.
Do you know what?
If you get a goal, blood.
If we win, I promise I will never ever ask for David Moyes. I will never say David Moyes out. I will never say if we win, Moyes
record.
I'm gonna change my Twitter name to David Moyes in whatever. Just do it. The Moyesiah. That's what I'm gonna say. The Moyesiah, mate. Like, this is the thing. I'll tell you what gives me some hope for tomorrow. Here's my bit of hope. Yeah. We played Charlton in the week. People are gonna say yes, Charlton, but we had a lot of players in that team that should have been there for Newcastle. We had Anderson, who looked great. We had Allaire, who got 2 goals in the game. You know, so a lot of them players that were there that should have been in the game, hopefully will be in the game this weekend. Noble's injured, so someone's got to come in. That's a perfect opportunity then for flipping Anderson to go in. Allaire, pre-season banging in goals. Charlton banging in goals. He is ready, so. You know what I mean? He's got a good instinct. I think he can put it on your back foot. And like I said, set pieces. I know you said you've got this new super duper back 4, but still, we got the Diop of Bonner, Allaire, Antonio, if he's on. Like, these players that can just, score from free kick, from set pieces. Like that. Corners, all of that. We can get at you. If we can just keep the defense tight, hopefully Aubameyang has a off day. He does have them. He does have them. He does have them. Come on.
Emirates.
That's the only thing is the Emirates. However, don't forget, last team at Highbury, first team at Emirates.
Yeah, when was that? 2006 and 2007. That's how look how you have to go back 13 years.
I just had to bring it up. I just had to bring it up.
You had kids them time there. That's how far you're going back.
That I just had to bring. We'll always have that record. We'll have that always have that distinction. I had to bring it. But I know
how far you have to go back to when Robbie had hair, blood. That's how far back you're going, blood. I just had to bring it up. But I know you guys are stronger at home. That's the problem. However, anything can happen in the Premier League. So that's what I'm banking on, that anything can happen tomorrow. And do you know what? We did a prediction, I think, on the podcast. I threw out a prediction and it wasn't overly positive. I sort of agreed with you said 4-1. Did you say 4? Was it 4-1 or 4-0? No, 4-0. Nah, 4-0. But I think
you think it'll be 3-0?
Yeah, I think it'll be
3-0. Do you know what? I'm gonna try and be a bit positive here. I'm gonna be positive. I'm gonna put my neck on the line and say 2-1. We nick it. We nick it 2-1. Yep. All of your, you know what? Yeah. All of your talk has made me a bit defiant. It's brought out the defiance in me to say, we need to go and do this. We have to win this game because I need to come back. And after all the talk that you've given today, I need to throw it in your face. And that's what I'm hoping.
That's the thing. You understand?
We'll see.
There's just some things in life that are just written in the stars, blood. You understand? Arsenal whooping your ass. That's in the stars, blood. You get me? You know why I'm amp as well? So it's a London derby, blood. Come on, are you mad? No, listen. I got different energy in London. You know me.
Yeah.
My energy is different, blood. Yeah. Different.
But that's what I'm saying. Anything can happen in a derby. They always say form goes out the window. Anything can happen.
We came to Upton Park. We were getting slapped everywhere. Youngberg was in charge. What happened? 3-1. Imagine you're playing us now with confidence. And come on, you're telling me 2-1.
You know what? Anything can happen. If there is a God up there, he will go.
Shout out my boy, magic. Oh, bad pray. Oh, bad pray. I said, oh, bad pray. I was like, yeah, trust me, daddy. Yo.
Sprinkle a bit of magic, and hopefully tomorrow.
You need collective. That's it.
If we win, I'll get his microphone and I'll be singing. I'll be singing some songs with his microphone. I'll be singing you a song.
In one hand, beer in the other.
Is there any players though that you're worried about from us? Is there anyone you thinking? Antonio, yeah. Hopefully,
that's my boy in it. Like big up Mattel, big up Mikel. Like that's my guy, fam. You get me? Always shows love and that fresh ego kid and them thing there. But him, I always fear, blood, because he's got something about him. Obviously, Deckers as well. You get me?
Yeah.
Because he's playing. I know, blood. No matter what, no one's. He will hit me. He's got me he's got me there somewhere. Like, you see, if I'm gonna rip Troopz, blood. Like, as soon as when they beat us, I put up a picture. I was like, bullshit performance, yeah. Man's in my comment straight away. Are we still bros? So he's just I know when he scored that he was like, you understand that?
Yeah. Tell him if he forces a move to Chelsea, you're not bros anymore. We need, like I said, we need Agent Troopz. We need you to put in the word.
I
make him.
No. We'll bring him Arsenal. If we don't get party, let's come. You know we need that DM blood, innit? Declan blood clot, right? Still love it.
Nah. Do you know what I want to get from you actually before you go?
Dance as well. You say he's moving bare stiff when he's dancing. Like give him some flipping.
Well, listen.
Show him some moves. You know, like that.
Show him some dance, but he does get some stick over the dancing. But what I like is he don't care. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Antonio should be teaching him that, or maybe Mikel's stiff as fuck as well, blood.
Nah, have you not seen the way he was dancing all over Tottenham's ground? Like he knows what he's doing. He knows what he's doing. What I want to get from you before you go, because of the way I'm really interested to know your prediction for where Arsenal's gonna finish this season. I'm dying to know.
I haven't even done one yet, yeah, because I'm waiting for the window to shut, and then I can make my. Because I'm hearing that there's more players to come in. So
if it's shut now, though, where do you think, like with the squad you've got, where do you think you'll finish? Fourth.
Yeah.
The way you're talking, I would be expecting you to say win the league. I thought you'd say first because the confidence.
Yeah, confidence is there, but yeah, fourth. I'm confident that my team can get back to the Champions League.
So, yeah, of course, right.
I think the only team's better. I need to see Chelsea more in it, but on paper, games they're better than us in it. Obviously, City are clear, and so are Liverpool. They're clear, but we can beat them teams. We slap Chelsea. Pep and Arteta knows how Pep plays, so that's always going to be a sticky game for Pep when we go up against them. Klopp as well. Arteta knows that Klopp's going to play this expansive rock and roll. We don't need to go toe to toe. We sit about my blood clot, yang, boom. You know the rest, blood. You get me? Man United, I do not fear Man United. Yeah, I don't give a shit, blood. Yeah, last year I didn't fear them. I don't care they finished Champions League. I don't give a shit. Your team is useless. Last year, nobody wanted top four. Everyone was bottling it. We had a chance. Now we don't want it. Tottenham. Now we don't want it. Leicester was in prime position. Yeah. And you understand? Man United fans seem to have this thing about, we finished fourth, or third. I know we finished third, You were smacking bare shit teams. When you played teams of levels like Sevilla, yeah, when you play Sevilla, your ass got slapped, blood. Yeah? Your manager's like, yeah? You were screaming, Joe, we're getting this man, we're getting that man. You ain't getting fuck all, blood. Yeah, because nobody in world football rates your manager as a manager. You can him as a player and say, yeah, he was good as a player, rare tear, you get me, done his stuff, good like potent in the box. But as a manager, you're shit, bro. You're nowhere near Arteta, blood. Yeah? Even Lampard is nowhere near Arteta, blood. Nowhere near, bro.
Come on.
Near this brother's learned from the championship. You ain't on what Arteta's on. Arteta was learning from one of the best managers of all time.
I explain why Steve McLaren's a shit manager then. Why didn't he learn from Fergie?
McLaren. Because McLaren tried to implement his own things, blood. If he had actually done what Fergie told him, he would have been fine. Because at Middlesbrough, he was doing what Fergie told him. When he went to England, he got gas with it. Yeah, I'm at England. Yeah, I'm going to do my thing. And this player's not coming. I'm going to drop this man. I'm going to play this man. And he got gas with it. You see Arteta? Arteta is a Catalonian. Pep is a Catalonian. These men have grew up in a way to play football. It's a culture. It's like the Dutch. It's like the Dutch. It's a culture. It's a cult. It's from kids. You're taught to play a certain style. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that. When I look at Arteta, I'm like, bro, this is like watching City. We play out from the back. We draw teams. We're not as obviously. We're not saying we're as good as City. Yeah, we're nowhere near City right now. City are still clear of us. But you can, when you look at City, the way they play and the way that we're playing under Arteta, blood. Is that what the same team is? Just wearing red. You understand? Yeah. Look at the goal we scored against Liverpool. The way we drew them onto us and just went boop, 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 whoop, goal. Fulham, same thing, drew them onto us. Book, goal. That's what we're gonna do to you. Come, you can press because you see you might want to do a little pressing. But like, yeah, come press.
No.
Oh, bang, God.
Listen, if you try and say draw us onto you, it'll probably just be a stalemate.
Hell, are you mad, bro? We told Liverpool come, yeah. We told City come City. We'll play. Come City. We'll play. You man are the pros at doing this. We will school you man how to do it, blood.
David Moyes is super defensive. Look how he played against Newcastle. He's not going to be trying to get us to be going all out, and it's going to be defensive. We're going to play defensive tomorrow.
Nah, with Arsenal, he knows. Moyes will tell. Moyes knows. Arsenal are going to play out from the back. We have to press high. Everyone knows how we play. I've clocked every time someone plays us, they try to press us, and we just go around them. Because when we were doing it with Emery, we were passing too slow. It was pass, hold it, pass, hold it. With Arteta, it's one, boom, 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 boom. You understand? There's pace in it. There's fluidity in the play. The players know where they need to be. If you look at, if you compare, go on Arsenal Twitter. Yeah. They got the Community Shield goal and the Fulham goal. Yeah. Exact. Yeah. Like for like. There's no difference. We play a certain way. Yeah. We play a certain style of football. Yeah. It's you understand? It is. It's you can't clash. You can't. It's hard to stop it.
Okay. You know what? Let's see tomorrow, because I'm really interested. You know what? I'll be very interested to speak to you after the game and see where you're at, because look, I'm not confident. No West Ham fan is confident. I'm just holding on to that little bit of possibility that anything can happen. And I'm telling you, people who come on to our watch along tomorrow, see Arsenal, if you see us winning, you're going to see me going crazy. Like, I'm kind of nervous and looking forward to it now. It's going to be interesting. So we'll see, mate. Tomorrow, what is it? 8 o'clock, 7:30 the game.
8, I think 8. I need to check. I think it's 8.
Yeah, it's like 8, 7:30, one of them. So we'll see. I'm not going to wish you good luck tomorrow, but yeah, for the rest of the season, as much as I would like to see a bit of a meltdown because you are talking the most, obviously you deserve a bit of happiness. You deserve a bit of happiness. He's a good guy, so like
through hell, blood.
Yeah. Like people know, it's well documented. People who've watched AFTV, they know you've been through it.
I look at us here now, Arsenal, and I think I said it on the podcast. I think we're very similar to when Klopp went into Liverpool. But I think that if you compare the Klopp team that you had then and the Arsenal team we have now, that Arsenal team is better than that Liverpool team.
Do you think the Klopp comparisons? Do you think that's wishful thinking though? That you hope that?
I think if you look at it, it's exactly the same thing. I'm not saying at this moment in time, Klopp's way better than Arteta as a manager. Yeah, clear. But if you compare their times, their tenures at the same point, Arteta at Arsenal, Klopp at Liverpool, Arteta's ahead. We both finished 8th. Yeah, in their first thing. Yeah. Klopp got to a final, lost. Arteta got to a final and won. Yeah? I think that season, Klopp had to sell someone big. Like, main guy he had to get rid of, blood. We had to stay. You understand? You understand? And you have to remember this as well. This is Arteta's first job. Yeah? You're moving like he's been like here, there, and he's coming and look what he's blood. Listen, put respect.
There's a point where experience, there's a point where you need experience. There's a point where the lack of experience, I think, he's going to come back. I'm not saying he's not going to go on and progress to be a good manager, but there are going to be the times when experience is something you need, and that lack of experience will probably come back and bite him, basically, in certain situations.
Yeah, but that's where he's got that luck. He's got that in his pocket where he can, Pep, walk on. Pep
needs to hang up the phone because they're in the same league.
It don't matter.
I'm not trying to give this guy points.
It don't matter. People are like that. People used to call Fergie. Yo, Fergie, what do you think I should do? Like, well, you know what? Like, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to stop playing this fucker. You understand? They're brethren's blood. Everyone has that guy in football. If you're a footballer, you got that guy. You turn to and say, "Yo, bro, you've been through
if he sent him to voicemail, they probably would have gone through on the FA Cup instead of Arsenal. He should have just sent it straight to voicemail when he rang up.
That one, blood.
Agent of his own demise, but it's gonna be interesting. Like, it was a good chat. It was very like I said. You've said everything with your chest. You've put your chest out. You've put everything on the line.
Always do that.
That's it. All or Nothing, the Troopz documentary. That's what we need. The Amazon documentary, Troopz, All or Nothing. That's what we need.
I'm telling you, but I win on like 10 months.
Oh, mate, like I said, it's been good. Again, if you haven't already, do check out Back Again with Troopz. You're on. It's got its own Twitter account, right? Which is what's the app for the Twitter account?
Back Again Show, I think.
Yeah, Back Again Show. That's it. I did check out. So it's at Back Again Show. Obviously, if you follow Troopz, you can get all of the updates of the shows. I said I'll put the link down below, and look out for big things from this man. He's going to America, and he's going to be doing big things over there and teaching them that it's football and not soccer.
You get me? Nah, be down here, blood.
No, exactly. So, no, thank you again so much for your time, mate. Like I said, apart from tomorrow, good luck for the rest of the season. And as always, I know you don't need it, but good luck with your pursuits in America, but you're going to smash it.
Big up, bro, man. Love every time. You already know that.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. And for all you guys, subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our merchandise below and check out our Patreon. And one thing left to say, come on, you Irons.